Hi guys, please let me know if you can hear me and see me. Wow, everybody's early tonight. Early birds. Hello, Shelly. Do we have sound? Oh, good. Good. So tonight's kind of bittersweet for me because it's going to be the last time that I'm going to show you the babies. I tried to go in the pen and play with them today, but I was viciously attacked by all three. They're definitely ready to go to their new homes and, I don't know, maybe beat up their big brother or sister. Twig is going to be named Finnegan after his daddy, and he's going to a home where they have another Westie named Tucker, and Poppy is going to a home without any other dogs, so she's going to be the only girl. And then Lily is going to Poppy's staying in North Carolina. Lily is going to Washington, D.C. to stay with her grandma because her mama lives in Chapel Hill. So grandma's going to raise her for a month or two, get her out of that little baby puppy phase, and then she'll be moving in with her sister. But grandma has a dog named Lola, so I think they're keeping her name Lily, so it'll be Lily and Lola. So it'll be cute. I love the families that I chose. I had no reservations after meeting them. I was comfortable with them. I had about 13 on the waiting list after those three. So putting them on the AKC website was a good idea because I did get people that were very interested, and they were pretty upset that I ran out of puppies. You know? So, I'm not sure if he's bringing them right now, but let me see if he's bringing one. No, not yet. So I'll show you last week's stuff. So we did lots of boxes and stuff last week. So here is our purse, the front and back. It's going to be super pretty when I get it resined and get it back together. And we did the big 8-inch square box. I got one little separation here that I'm going to paint in with black. But that's super pretty. I don't know where the front and back is because I can't see the holes through the tape, so I'm not sure how that's going to lay. And then we did card boxes. There's another one. And then we did a blue one. And then we did the trinket boxes. And then this was our last one that we redid, and I love the way it dried. Super pretty. I have a basket of puppies.
I'm missing one.
You're missing one.
She ran away from me. I gotta go get her.
Was it Lily? Lily. All right. Come on, kids. Are you going to be nice to me now, or are you going to bite me? Twig, a.k.a. Finnegan. He bites hard. Like, under the arms, on your back. Yeah, he's a stink pot. And I'm pretty sure they're all over 4 pounds. I'm not going to weigh them tonight. But I want to give them their little farewell. And thank you guys for being part of this 8-week journey with us. It's been rough. But I feel so much better that they're going to good homes. Sorry. It's been a very teary-eyed week for me.
Look what I found.
You found Lily. Did she jump out of the basket?
No.
Oh.
Here,
All right.
join your brother and sister.
So let me take Lily out first. Lily's kind of the baby. She's smaller than they are. How am I gonna do this?
I don't know.
Let's slide you guys over. She has the wiry coat like Finn, so she doesn't have a lot of fluff on her. But go over there and see if you can make a noise so their ears go up, because they're the only one that Poppy's got one ear down. Gotta make a funny noise.
You.
So their ears are all up, which is fun, because when I got Ellie, her ears weren't up at all. Ben's were up, but hers weren't. They look like little white chihuahuas right now. Yes, hi baby. So, you good girl? Are you mommy's good girl? Yes, you're mommy's good girl.
He's gonna
He's
take
gonna
a
drink
sip
my
of your
tea.
tea.
Alright, let me have Miss Papalophagus. This is Miss Poppy. She's cute. She's just a little puffball.
Get that little tuft on her nose.
Yeah, she's got this little unicorn thing on the end of her nose with her hair
Hey.
going straight up.
Hey, mister.
Your mommy's a good girl too, huh? Yeah. Yeah, you're good until you get your brother after me, and then you guys gang up on me. I tried to get a video today of me in the pen with them. They wouldn't stay off me long enough for me to get any video. What's he doing? What's he doing?
Oh, stop.
And then my buddy, Mr. Twig. Oh my God, he's heavy. He's a heavy one. He's got to be over 4 pounds. Twig. Hey. Oh, thank you.
Mr. Twig.
I love you too. I do.
We doing?
I love you too. Yes, I do. I love all the babies. I love all the babies. So I've been working on their go-home bags, getting all their contracts and papers signed, getting them ready to be signed. And
You just never mind. You stay in the basket.
trying to spend as much time as I can with them. They are not sleeping at night now. It's been really bad. Like,
3 a.m.
Yeah,
2
it's-
a.m. 5 a.m. this morning.
and we let them out of the pen last night, and we let them run for over an hour, wasn't it? And Finn plays with them. Ellie, she kind of just, you know Ellie. But Finn chases them around and bulldozes them and roughs them up, and I think that might be why he's getting so rough, because his daddy roughs him up.
But he doesn't back down either.
He does not back down. He does not back down to me either. So I'm hoping he'll be okay with his brother Tucker and not be a bully. But they'll be scared the first few days they're at their new house, because they won't have their litter mates. And maybe they'll settle in fine. I don't know. Poppy, where you going? Alan.
I got a poppy.
She's our escape artist.
She's escaped out of the whelping box.
She jumps out of everything we put her in.
She's a jumper.
She's a hopper for sure. So
What do you think?
there they are, guys. The last time you're gonna see them
Live.
live. I'm hoping I can do a farewell video with the new owners, get pictures and videos. I already let them know I was gonna do that for me, but for you too, because they're just like your puppies too, your babies. And Thursday, I have a professional photographer coming to do pictures of them, so that I will have the 3 of them in one photo, because we're never doing this again, right? Yeah, we just can't. It's too much. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I think if Ellie would have done the whole thing herself this time, I think we would think differently. But it's just, yeah, she's not a good mom, and we're too old for this. Huh. Huh. But we've had fun with them, for sure. We laugh a lot. Are you my good girl? Are you my good girl? Yeah, I know you are. Alright, Daddy's going to take you boys and girls in the house. Do not jump out of the basket. She's chewing on a towel.
That's good. Alright.
There they go.
There we go.
Be very careful. They don't jump out while you're carrying them. You know, it's the mom in me. Don't hurt my babies.
Everyone drop them once.
Do not drop my babies. So, I did meet Poppy's mom and Lily's mom in person. They came here last Saturday. So, I love them. They're going to have great homes. So, I'll be okay. I think. All right. Enough of that said. Let's bring you around. Okay. So tonight, oops, I gotta get the bend in my arm here. Tonight we're gonna have a little bit of fun with some Trivets. And of course, I have not read any chat, guys, so I do read the chat afterwards, so I'm sorry if I got a little emotional. I need to grow up, don't I? Someday, I might grow up. So I'm doing some Hexagon Trivets. These are, I think, 6-inch. I put Brian's tile stands on the bottom. So Brian does have these in his Etsy shop to make your life so much easier when you're doing tiles. Stop it, Janice. I just read your comment. I was on the phone with Vic yesterday. I think I cried 5 times while I was on the phone with her. Yeah. It'll get better. Right? It can only get better. Okay. So, I'm not doing any blooming tonight. I saved 4 of these to do blooms on at a later date. But I got these at Floor and Decor out in Greensboro when I was out to see Shelly. Brian, Spontaneous Creations by Brian. Brian just posted a link to his Etsy shop. If you look there on the chat. I love these stands, by the way. You don't have to worry about dropping the tile or the tile sliding off the cup. Ellen is known for that. Alright. So what I'm going to do tonight is probably maybe a little dirty pour on one, flip cup on one, a ring pour on one. We're just going to kind of mix it up a little bit. Just so they're not all the same. And I am going to shut my heater off because I am warm. But you might still be hearing my vent run in the background. I tape it on. So there's 4 little pieces of tape going over the bars. When these dry, I take these off because I don't resin with these. They're just too tall to fit in my resin rack. So I just put them on like a cookie cutter when I resin them. Ooh. So first one I'm going to do is probably something in metallics, neutral colors. I won't pull an Allen. Right, Bri? Not with that on. So we're going to use our gold brush. These are all Posse paints, except for my black and my white are Creative Inspirations. Lamp black is the black one, and titanium white. And I am going to add, I gotta get this box out of my way. I want to throw a green in there because I like the green with the neutral colors. So I'm going to pop some of Maria's spruce in there as soon as I find it. Oh, there it is. I ended up putting too much stuff on my shelves over here. Any other questions, guys? I'm going to throw some dark chocolate in there, too. Dark chocolate. You're funny, Brian. Okay. So this one is going to be a flip cup. For this size tile, you only need about maybe 2.5 ounces of paint. So we're just going to use a 3-ounce cup, little Dixie cup. I am not going to put silicone in the cup first. Usually I put the WD-40 in there, but I don't need it on the ceramic tile. But, I mean, I don't want to take the chance of it sliding off the ceramic tile is what I should have said. So we're going to start with a little bit of black. And after the black, I'm going to go with the chestnut bronze. I'm going to try to get a few layers in here. Let's do the chocolate next. This is dark chocolate shimmer. It has just a tiny bit of shimmer in it. And then I'm going to do the gold, just a little bit, because I want the green to pop. So this is Maria Shimmering Spruce. It's going to be renamed Shimmering Spruce. I'm taking all the people's names off of the paint colors. There's a lot of confusion. So I'm going to do that. I am, however, coming out with 3 new colors soon. Twig, Poppy, and Lily. So it'll probably be a tiger lily color. Probably a purple for Poppy. And for Twig, it'll probably be a metallic taupey color. We'll see. I haven't even played yet. I am thinking about the tiger lily color, though. Definitely going to be probably a metallic. Very fiery. Probably be like my version of fire opal. So I did mix that last layer up a little bit just to move some color around. I could do a mini flip and drag. I'd have to use a tinier cup, probably like the 1 ounce. But we could do that on one, Kathy. Absolutely. So I know this is a flip cup, but I still want to swirl just a little bit. Just a little. I'm just going to do an S. All these paints have silicone, so we will get cells. You can pick that tile stand right up. I'll bring you guys down just a little bit so you can see it better. Here we go. And gotta go this way. Okay. Now you're wobbling. Alright. Yeah, I could do another red for Poppy. We have what, 3 reds? Gosh, I don't even know how many reds we have. Yeah, we have 3 reds. Actually, kind of have 4 because we have the antique copper. Alright, here we go. So our gold is very translucent. So of course it sets on the top, but the other colors break through, which is pretty cool. I'm going to let that set just a minute before I stretch it out. Let some of that stuff develop. Dee, join our Posse group on Facebook. We have tons of information in there. How to find the supplies that we use on the channel. Some of our people have their own Etsy shops where they sell products. Anything I use from Amazon is in my Amazon link below in the description. You can go into my Amazon shop and see what products I use. But Brian's stuff is on Etsy, so. Now I wanted this dark and neutral because when you're using a bunch of metallics, the best way to get them to pop is on a dark color. So the black really isn't surfaced, but it is underneath, and it will keep those metallics on top. Alright, let's get this last point. I always pinch so I don't lose all that pretty stuff going over the edge. Let me wipe my hands real quick. And then we're going to torch because we're going to get some more cells coming up when I torch this. Alright, let's see what we get. Lots of little ones, but they will grow. So I got a bunch over here. See all those little bitty cells that just popped from the torch? Those will grow. I love this part right there. That's interesting. Looks like a bunch of stuff under a microscope, doesn't it? Alright, I'm happy with that. I think I'm going to set it over here, and then I can bring them all back at the end of the night. We can see what they look like before I take them to the drying rack. 1 down. So my goal is to get 5 done tonight. We'll see how we do. How we do. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's too dark. I thought I could pull a cab. It's just too dark. Alright. Tile number 2. So I am going to leave some of these metallics out because we probably will use them. But I am going to put Maria's color away. I'll leave the chocolate out too. Alright, so the next one, let's see. I have that interference. Is that it? No, that's it. You still have that darn interference green that we have not used up yet. We need to use this tonight. It's the perfect consistency too, so I'm going to take some dark colors with this, and we're just going to do a dirty ribbon pour on this one, because I do want to use this. Okay, let's take let's do Deep Lagoon with that. But I also want, where is it? See, it's easier on the wall behind me with no silicone because I know where they're all at. Let's throw a denim blue in there because that's going to make that interference pop as well. So I'm just shaking these a little bit. And I'm going to use Bentley Old Gold, which will now be Old Gold Metallic on the new labels. I've been printing new labels. They'll be replaced as I sell out of those colors. Let's put a Beach Retreat 2022 in there. Or we could do Seafoam. Let's do Seafoam. I think it'll be prettier. I will, Christina. My paper's sliding because I'm leaning it. Maybe I can bring you guys down even closer. You're all up in my space now here. I'll probably hit the camera and get paint on it. Okay. So because I'm going to do a dirty ribbon pour, I want to have at least 2 cups. But I'm not going to use a lot of paint in these cups. I hear puppies in there barking. They know how to bark. They know how to growl. They know how to do everything now. Okay, so I want to have that interference green between the Deep Lagoon and the Denim Blue. So I'm going to start with the Seafoam, Coastal Collection Seafoam Green. And there's Ellie barking. Oh yeah, yeah, my house, I tell ya. Then we'll do the Bentley Old Gold. And then our denim, or I'm sorry, Deep Lagoon. And then our interference green. I think it'll look really pretty against the denim blue. I love this color. This is one of my favorites out of our whole line, is the denim. We'll go back to the Seafoam. In both cups. Old Gold. Deep Lagoon. Try not to use too much paint. I'm going to leave this interference green out because we still can use it again. I would love to use that up tonight. Oh my goodness, they are in there just barking like crazy. Alright. The Seafoam Green is from the Coastal Collection. It was a color we came out with, I think, 2 years ago. 2 summers ago. Alright, let's do our dirty ribbon. I like to intertwine my colors to give it sometimes more depth, but also you might get a 3D effect. So there's my denim there. I want to get some through it. There we go. Now I feel better and I don't need any more paint. That's plenty. So like to let it rest for just a second before I do anything else to it. Got some Mondo cells in there. Aren't they pretty big? Alright, let's tilt. So I'm going to come this way first because I do like this section. And I don't want to lose it. My hands are kind of shaky today. I don't know why. Probably for lack of caffeine. I started making my own iced tea, guys. I haven't done McDonald's iced tea in 10 days. So I'm doing caffeine free. But it's because my nerves are shot. Alright, then you can kind of move it around. See how I like that line going through? Oh, that's interesting. Do you see the eye? But I don't like that break in the color. And that's what the interference green caused that. But it could be pretty when it's dry, though. Alright, let's go over here to this edge here I didn't get. It is an interesting eye. Thanks, Shelly. I like color palettes. I know, I know. I need to come out with a color palette book. I hear it all the time. When I have more time. Alright, I have to torch because I do have bubbles, so we're going to get more cells. And of course, they broke right through the interference, which is awesome. Because it fixed that spot I didn't like. I love those two stripes of blue going through there. I might have to pour that a little bit. I'm not digging that big patch of blue there. I still have enough paint on there that I can move. Alright, they're growing, so let's move this one aside too. We'll see what it looks like after it's done growing. There's pretty interesting things there. Let me grab at least one cab out of that. This is just poster putty stuck on the end of a skewer. Use your pointy side to put it back in foam. I'm just going to pull this one right here because I thought it was interesting. I tap it and then roll. Yeah. See, with silicone you got to be a little more careful though. Of course, that was the interference there, so. Sometimes when you use silicone, it doesn't stick well, but that's okay. It worked fine. All right. Ooh, look at the inside of that cup. I almost want to dip inside that cup. I might do that. Let's see if I can get it. Of course, I'll have to clean the edges off of that one. Went a little deep. I'll do that after it dries. Alcohol is your friend. It was my friend today when I was cleaning out those tubs. Both my tubs are clean. I did that while the puppies were napping this afternoon. I didn't touch anything out here since last week. because I've been so busy with them, and I had a heck of a mess to clean up. I have a lot of things to wash. That's got to get done here soon. All right, tile number 3. Let's do a flip and drag on this one, per Kathy's request. Kathy, would you like to pick the colors? I need some white. Oh, thanks, Julie, for letting everyone know about Joella. And thank you for reaching out to me last night. So if you say prayers, guys, keep her in your prayers. She had a rough go with COVID, and she hopefully is on the mend. Oh, you want me to pick them, Kat? Okay. So I'm going to get a white base down first. Oh, I really hope that doesn't have silicone in it. Wrong one. Let me scrape it back in the bottle. And I'll clean the tile off, because otherwise we're going to get some separation. Okay. And I'll show you what it does when you put silicone on first. Can you see all that silicone? That's what you don't want, because your paint is not adhering to your surface. So I scraped it all off, and then I'm going to clean it before we do this again. My bad. I thought I had the right bottle. Live and learn. Alright, so first I'm going to wipe it off with a paper towel to get the worst of it off. And then I'll use a baby wipe to get the paint off of the tile. And then I'll follow that with a couple of spritzes of alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, 91%. Thank you, Vic. I appreciate you, honey. You are awesome, Sauce. Okay. No silicone. Alright, so on this one I'm going to use one of our little medicine cups, condiment cups, because I have tons of them. Thank you, Tammy Haga, for those. We'll see if we can make Vicky stay now. So I'm going to use Bumblebee Yellow, Orange Marmalade. Ooh, can't see it. Hang on. Bear with me. And I think I'm going to go with, let's do bubble gum. And then our contrast color will be probably Victoria's Muscadine Wine, because it's darker. Thank you, Kathy Carr. I appreciate you. Okay. I think we're ready. Let's get our white down. This is not my normal base paint that I'm using. I'm using just white pouring paint. I forgot to mix base paints today, so it's okay, we'll use this. No foul, no harm. I said it backwards because I still got COVID brain. At least that's what I'm blaming it on. I want this one bright and cheerful. So that's why I picked bright colors. Alright, let me torch the bubbles and then we have to tilt this because I don't like a lot of paint under my flip and drags. I'm going to turn it one spot there. We're going to bring it all the way this way. And I'm talking a hard tilt. My hands are so shaky today. My goodness. Could be lack of sleep as well. Brian, you'd be surprised how many people buy bubble gum. I don't have any other bright pinks, and that's what they like is the bright pink. So, Puppy brain, Cecilia? Yeah, it could be puppy brain. It definitely has a lot to do with lack of sleep. I think Ellen and I should just like take a sleeping pill Saturday night and just sleep until Monday. I know he's going to get a lot of sleep this weekend, and that's fine. Yeah, mine's not from the weather, Julie, because I don't go outside. And I haven't been out other than to take the puppies to the vet. I have not been out of this house. And yet that's been over 8 weeks, so. Yeah, not good. I don't leave the house too often. I order my groceries, Alan picks them up, or I have them delivered, and just easier. Just easier. I get more done that way. All right, let's do our cup. I'm going to do it right here so you can see it. So all eyes over here. All right, I want... I don't want the yellow to be on top, so I'm going to do bubblegum first. Just a little bit. Then we'll do the orange marmalade. These all have silicone because we want cells in our flip and drag. There's our bumblebee yellow. And now I'm going to put this beautiful muscadine wine on top. Because that's going to be our base color. So I don't mind if there's a little more than that for that part. Alright, let me give them just a tiny swirl. Just to marry them just a little bit. Okay, so... Ooh, this is going to be tough because this is a tile. I'm not going to have that bounce in the canvas. This should be fun. Kathy Mack, I love you, girl. Thank you so much. You are so appreciated. And I love that we have this great friendship developing. Alright, here we go. let's see what we get. We gotta get that suction off. I'm not popping a hole in the cup because, well, I could. Let's see. Let's get the big guy out. Yeah, this is a very hard cup to pop a hole in. Oh. As it squirts out. Now I gotta get it back up on top so it'll glide. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I like that little bit of pink in there. So, Brian. Oh, yeah. So I need to see how I have that little bit of puddle there. But I like that edge, so I'm going to come this way. Kind of move it this way a little bit. We are going to stretch it the other way, but I want to fill that where it's a little shallower. You can see it moving into that spot. And then we're going to bring it back so that we all get flowing together here. I'm going to take some this way just to open it up. And a little bit this way. I'm going to let that come down quite a bit to get a little more white off. Okay, and then we'll bring it back. Because we want to kind of fill up the canvas here. Tile. Alright, now we get to play with it. Let me torch it because we're going to get cells. And give it a second. I want to see what it's going to do. I think I should stretch it some more. Yeah, I love how the pink just is peeking through in one spot there. Yeah, it is cool as it is. Maybe I'll just do a little bit of modifying. Because I want to take this over the edge here. Not a lot, just a little bit. Thank you, Linda Brown. I appreciate you, honey. And thank you for speeding to get here on time today. I did see that when I was bringing the live stream up. You're silly. You people are my bestesses. I love how we're like our little live family that hang out every week. And we keep bringing more and more new people in. Okay, so right here where I'm kind of foggy, I'm going to go in with the blunt end of my skewer. And I'm going to start here. I'm going to come around. And I'm going to bring it off of that. Because I just think it needed something a little bit more there. I know I don't like that little white cell there, but I don't want to monkey with it. And I think right here we'll just bring a little bit more. Oh, and I like how it made a little cell at the end. That looks like a little tail, doesn't it? Alright, let me torch it one more time. We don't have a ton of paint on there, so we don't have to worry about it. I got a couple of stubborn bubbles though. Okay. I think he's cute. Super cute. Does kind of look fishy, doesn't he? Alright. Let's set that one over there. Let me get these out of the way. Still leaving these colors on my table. I should never know where I'm going to go next. Alright, so let's do a ring pour. So it wouldn't be the same if you didn't have a ring pour involved in a group of tiles. So for the ring pour, we're not using silicone. We're not using a base. Such a small surface area, we really don't need one. It does, Maria? Well, that's some pretty fancy sperm then. Oh, the tail. Yes. Yes, the tail. Okay. Let's do Persian Autumn Yellow. I do love this color. And I want to put Galaxy Blue next to that. And we will use the Gold Rush, if I have enough in here. And let's try... Blue, gold, bright yellow. Maybe a turquoise blue. Uh-oh. My chat got smaller. Oh no. Hi, Rebecca. Okay, let's try a little bit. Actually, let's go with the Beach Retreat 2021, because that's more of a metallic-y turquoise. It's too small of a surface, Bri. If I was doing a big canvas, I would say, sure, let's do that. That's not happening, though. Okay. There's my cup. No silicone on any of these paints. Let's start with Persian Autumn Yellow. And then I'm going to use, ooh, it's spitting at me. Why does that look purple? It's Galaxy Blue. Hang on, maybe I didn't, I don't tell you what to do, Brian, do I? Galaxy Blue. Gold Rush. Beach Retreat 2021. Yes, I do want to put that Persian Autumn Yellow next to that. I think that'll be pretty. But here I want to put a little bit of white. No silicone. See? No silicone. And then I'll go with the blue, or the gold. So I'm mixing it just a little bit. Do the Galaxy Blue. 2021 Beach Retreat. Now we'll go back to the Persian Autumn. Such a pretty color. Very underrated. The bloomers love that color, though. I do sell a lot of that to the bloomers. Oops. I hit my OBS off. Hold a minute. Hold on. Ooh, I almost disconnected you guys. That would have been horrible. Galaxy blue. Gold. Yes, this is a lot of paint. But in order for me to get the pattern that I want, I have to do multiple layers. Move that there. Then I won't hit that mouse again. Actually, let me put my mouse up here in the box. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, I do like that yellow in there. I just hope it doesn't take over. I could stop before I get to it again. There's my white. See, it made a really cool green. Do you see that? See that, Brian? Yes, they're in there barking. We, every night we've been letting them out of the pen at about 9:45, just letting them run crazy for like an hour and a half. It's so cute though, they run to the pad to go potty. Or they go and use Ellie and Finn's pad. That was adorable last night when Poppy went over and used their pad. It's like, see, they know. Alright. I'm going to come this way first. Open that up. We're going to have like green, guys, and we didn't put any green in there. I can tilt some of that off, though, so that we can open up these outer bands a little bit. Oh, that's really pretty. Yum. That's a cool green, Brian. I might have to come up with a new green. So we don't have a definite ring pour, but we have the bands. And I am going to come this way with it, because I like where this is going right here. Uh-oh. I think I lost chat, guys. Because the last comment is Christina heard the puppies. Let me see if I can refresh my chat. It was probably when I hit that button. There we go. I fixed that. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate that. I've got over 1,000 videos on YouTube, Julie, that you can check out. I'm really digging that blue-green, guys. Isn't that pretty? Pretty spiffy. And I do like the darker color on the edge over here. I think that's nice contrast for that. Alright, let's move this one out of the way. We've got one more to do, and then we'll be done for tonight. And I can go spend some time with the babies. So I'm going to do this one as a straight pour. And Brian's going to get some greens, because he was so nice asking me to do greens and yellows. But I'm going to do greens. But after we get this one done, I'll bring them all back and you can see them. Yeah, that's a cool color. It's in between our lime and Brian's green. It's like a, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe we call it a leaf green. Kind of would go with Twig's leaf green. That could be a color for Twig. I just hope that I don't cry every time I use their colors. We have lemon lime though. Our lemon lime is more yellow. Well, Vic, he was my favorite, but today Lily's my favorite because she's not biting me. Twig used to like come over and be all lovey-dovey with me and lick my face, and now he comes over and he bites my arm and tears my shirt and grabs my pant leg with my skin attached to it. It's a bully. He's a bully. It's definitely time for them to go home to their new homes because they're so used to each other that they're more vicious, you know? They're really trying to be alpha dog. So, yeah, it's time. All right, let's do Beach Retreat 2022. And we're going to use Deep Lagoon. These are without silicone. Let's put a little bit of lemon lime in there. And then for our contrast color, we'll do the denim blue just to break up the green just a little bit along with the Gold Rush. Okay. So your color palette on this one is 2022 Beach, Deep Lagoon, Lemon Lime, Denim Blue, and Gold Rush. Maybe I should start a series where it's color palette day. Today's color palette. It helps the people that have every color in the Garage Posse line. So, yeah. So my paints are available on Etsy, if you don't know. I have 47 colors now. I did discontinue 3 this past month. So I have 3 new ones coming in, plus I'll have a new beach retreat for this year, but that won't be released until we get back from the beach. And then we'll have probably 2 more after that. But I already know I need to discontinue a couple more. I just haven't picked for sure. I have to check out the stats. So, what color do I want out last? I think I want the the denim blue out last. So, oh, I can't do that though. Can I? Yeah, I can. All right, denim blue. Let's go right to the lemon lime. And then we're going to do a little bit of gold there. Oh, I don't know though. I don't like the gold next to the lemon lime, because then it pulls a weird yellow. Okay, let's do the Deep Lagoon. And then we'll do the gold. And then 2022 Beach Retreat. And we're going to do it one more time. Lemon lime is very popular right now. Deep Lagoon is always popular. Gold Rush is always popular. And 2022 Beach Retreat, it's a hit and miss. I think it depends on what people are working on. But it's a pretty color. Now if you take this and mix it with Sleeping Beauty, it comes out with a whole new color. And Brian's been using it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, straight pour. No ring in, Brian. So I'm just going to pour this one out. I might have to put white around the edges to get it to flow the way I want it to. So let's see what we get. Because I didn't put any white or black in here. So I'm going to go up high with that gold. Come down in with the Deep Lagoon. I'm going to do a little fingerling in there because that gold is already mixing in. Oh, that Beach Retreat really took over. Here comes some Deep Lagoon. Oh my goodness. We totally lost our Galaxy Blue. Or our Denim Blue, sorry. It's there a little bit. Okay. Interesting. Let me torch it before we tilt. I got bubbles. Hey, Lori. I see Dee Dee's here, too. Hi, Dee Dee. Alright. Let me pinch this corner right here. This point. I call them points. Alright. I'm not digging that hardly at all, so bye. See you later. Alright. Let's open it up. I do like the middle. I'm not fond of this mess here, so let's work with that middle. That lemon lime, I'm telling you guys, it will take over. Use it sparingly. And I should have put the interference green in there and used it up. What the heck? Why didn't you guys remind me? I'm surprised you didn't say bean, Laurie. I met Lori through Vicky. Long time ago, huh, Laura? So she's joined us tonight. Alright, see that? That's kind of interesting. Let's keep that. Let's keep it right there. Let's not move it anymore. I think it's pretty neat. Hello, Tammy. I'm getting so excited to see everybody in May. Our beach retreat comes up very soon. Brian's been on countdown, relentlessly on countdown. I still have 2 kings available, guys, if you want to come. I haven't been advertising it yet. Like I'm, just waiting. I mentioned it here because this is where our base is, besides the group. Pond ripples. Is that what you think, Brian? It came out really neat, though. I really like this. I like how that goes into that, like the pool. Right? Like the pool. It's pretty cool. What was not your fault? Blame Tammy for what? Tammy, just ignore Brian. He's trouble. Alright, let me put this one over and I'll bring the rest of them over one by one so you can see them. So the first one we did was the browns and chestnut bronze. I get my camera to focus in on that. There we go. It's going to be really pretty with that chestnut bronze over there. It's going to be super shiny. And it's in between here and there, so it will be very metallic-y. Oh, the countdown. That's true. You bought him the clock. Alright, so then here was our dirty ribbon pour with silicone. Definitely opened up some more. This is the interference, that white that you're seeing in there. That's all going to be green shine next week. So it'd be really pretty to see it next week. And it just has hints of gold in it, which is pretty cool. Okay, then we did a mini flip and drag. I did not blow it out. I only skewered it. That came out pretty neat. And then, let me move that one over. And then we did the, oh, I just stuck my arm in paint. We did the ring pour. And we got that really cool green from that when that beach retreat mixed with the yellow. So there we go, guys. There's our Trivets for this week. I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. Thank you for coming and seeing the puppies one last time. I will, and you know I will have a farewell video coming up within the next week or two after I piece all my little video clips together and find music that's not going to make me cry through the whole thing. But I will be super busy this weekend. I'm not going to have any videos up. I have way too much stuff to do with the puppies. I got puppy bags to get together, paperwork to get together, baths, clipping nails, trimming eyes, you know, all the fun stuff that comes with selling puppies. So, I will see you back here next Tuesday night at 8. I'm not sure if Brian, are you going to have a premiere for us Monday night at 9? I hope so. These are 6-inch tiles from Floor and Decor. They're $1.09 a piece if you buy them in the store. Yeah. Alright, guys. We'll see if Brian's going... Yeah, trimming the hair around their eyes, Brian. So they look cute. I got to do that before they get their pictures taken. So I have a photographer coming on Thursday at 1. So I will be doing that with the puppies. But... yeah, Brian, get a premiere up for Monday at 9. Shelly did it this week, so you can do it next week. We still like that 9 o'clock slot on Mondays. So I thought it's a great opportunity for Brian and Shelly to premiere. And if we get Darnell to premiere in there too, it'd be awesome. But good night, everybody. I love you all. Stay tuned. I promise I'll be back on Tuesday. No tears, hopefully. Yeah. Just think of me, guys, okay? That's all I ask. It's gonna be a rough weekend. I love you all. Bye now.